Well, it's pretty much official. Food stamps are canceled for November. So in this video, I want to share with you why we've come to this conclusion, why it is also highly unlikely that lawmakers will do anything about this for probably the next week or so, give or take a couple days, and where we currently stand with this as of right here, right now. Now, first off, I just want to say this. I know that the tendency would be to hate me because of this information. I just want to let you know, I am on your team. I am here for you in any way that I possibly can. I know that this is a very scary situation. I know this is a very uncertain time, and I know that a lot of people are going to get hurt by this situation. I just want you to know I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Unfortunately, I am not the person that makes the rules. I'm literally just reporting information here. Please don't be mad at me about this, okay? That's all I'm trying to say here. I'm here to bring you information. Anyway, let's talk about where we're currently at with this, why we have come to this conclusion here, and what we can anticipate over the next week or so. Okay, this has literally been a touch and go type of situation for the last over a week now. I've been back literally daily, multiple times a day in separate videos, giving you updates where we're at with all this. I want to bring you up to speed on this. Now, I also want to give you context to when I am filming this video. In case you're watching this in a couple days from right now, things are probably going to change in the next couple days. I just want you to know when I'm filming this. I'm filming this in the middle of the day on October 31st. It's Halloween right here, right now, as I film this video, middle of the day. Things could still change by the end of the day. I'm going to be fair with you. I don't think they are. I'm just going to be 100% fair, okay? Tomorrow is November 1st. That is when we basically hit this cliff where these benefits will basically stop for at least the short term that we know of as of right now. Okay, let me bring you up to speed as far as where we're at on this. Now, the reason that I said we're pretty much confirmed and it's pretty much happening, the cancellation of these benefits for the month of November, or at least for the next week or so, is because, remember, the House of Representatives has been gone. Basically, the entire month of October, they've been gone. Guess what happened yesterday with the Senate? The Senate has been around voting on reopening the government and doing all kinds of things. They adjourned yesterday, and they're not coming back until Monday at the absolute earliest. What that tells us is that they're not voting on anything because they're gone. They're gone. They left. They went home, or wherever they go when they adjourn. I don't know. My point being is that Senate lawmakers are not there. The House is not there. They're not voting, and they've made it very, very clear that they're not going to vote on a standalone SNAP funding bill, okay? Now, they have also discussed potentially just coming together on their differences for funding the overall government and just funding the Department of Agriculture. Now, the reason we care about that is because USDA, United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, that's what that is basically who oversees and funds the SNAP program, otherwise known as food stamp program, right? So with that being said, they have discussed coming together and saying, okay, we agree to disagree. Let's fund the Department of Agriculture so we can get these SNAP benefits out. Here is the problem with that I've been reading about, which is lawmakers don't necessarily want to do this individually, fund just the SNAP program, the food stamp program, because it gives both sides leverage against each other with the government shutdown. So basically what they're doing is they're using about 42 million low-income people as basically leverage so they can get what they want with this government shutdown. And again, notice, I'm not pointing fingers at either side. We can point fingers at everybody, realistically, okay? I don't make political videos. Sometimes, obviously, that does come up from time to time. I try to be as non-biased as I possibly can in these videos. And again, I'm not here to tell you what to think, what to believe. It's not my style. I'm not here to tell you what to think. I'm just here to give you information that's out there, okay? Anyway, so they're basically just using this as leverage because they know that this is a major issue that's going on right now. Obviously, they're all pointing the finger at each other, but if one side gives in on this, and again, it doesn't matter which side we're talking about, if one side gives in, it gives the other side leverage to basically get what they want out of the government shutdown. It all comes down to the government shutdown. Pathetic, right? Exactly. This was supposed to be done a month ago, that they were supposed to come up with the 2026 fiscal year federal budget. Haven't done it yet. So here we are a month into this shutdown, and they're still arguing about this, okay? Anyway, in the video that I came out with yesterday as well, yesterday evening, I was out in a video and I said a district federal judge is handing down a ruling to continue funding the SNAP program, the food stamp program, at least temporarily in the month of November with partial benefits. Now, I want to point this out as well. If they do decide to use the roughly $6 billion within the contingency fund that we've talked about many times over the last few days, they have $6 billion sitting there. This would be good enough to pay about 2/3 of benefits for beneficiaries, okay? If they do decide to use that, they possibly could, but just recognize, as I've talked about before in other videos over the last couple of days, this would only be about 2/3 of the benefit that you're used to getting, and that's probably all you would get for the month of November, okay? I'm not trying to scare anybody here. I'm just giving you the facts as far as what I've been reading and everything I've been researching on this. Reason being is this. Let's just say that lawmakers come back next week and they fund the government. They reopen the government. Hooray! They finally did their job 5 weeks after they were supposed to, if they do it in the first place. But if they do that, they've basically made it very clear that if we get a partial payment, they can't basically come in and issue the remainder of that payment. They basically just have to start over at the next month, December would obviously be the next month, and just issue full payments at that time. For some weird reason, according to what I've been reading on this, they can't offer a partial payment and then come in and offer another partial payment. It's either all or nothing or a partial or nothing else. Is that going to make sense? It doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know why that's so hard. I mean, it's just literally a difference of just figuring out how much we're not paid and then offering the difference, but apparently they can't do that for some reason. I don't know, but apparently they've said they can't do that for some reason. So anyway, where we're currently at right now, and again, being the middle of the day, October 31st, again, giving context into this video, in case you're watching this, November 1st, November 2nd, something like that, I guarantee you more will come out on this in the next day or two, or maybe even the rest of today. I'm not sure, but I wanted to come back and give you a quick update on this, as I have promised to do so every single day. I will continue to watch this, but basically what we're looking at right now, it is pretty much all but certain that benefits will be canceled as of tomorrow. And then we're basically right down to, fending for ourselves, okay? So anyway, if you are somebody that is on SNAP benefits, food stamps, it appears, based on what I've been reading on this, food pantries, food banks, whatever you want to call it, are bracing for this. They've been stockpiling as much as they can. States are issuing state of emergencies. States are offering money out of their own coffers, which they should be. I don't know why they're not anyway. Come on, states, what are you doing? Cheapskate states, come on, cough up some money and do something here, right? So anyway, states are coming out together. They're offering, millions of dollars within their respective states, but realistically, they need more than a few $1 million. I know to you and me, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 million dollars seems like a lot of money, but that's not nearly as much as they need on a state-by-state basis to issue all of these benefits. Remember, the entire issuance of these benefits on a monthly basis for the entire country of about 42 million people is $9.2 billion, according to the Agriculture Secretary, Brooke Rollins, just the other day, as she stated. So a few $1 million here and there from states to basically try to fund food banks, food pantries, and things like this, it's not going to be anywhere near what states actually need for the tens of thousands, the millions of people, hundreds of thousands or millions of people within each respective state to get the necessary food items and the money allocated that they need, which is also why they're coming with so many donations that are out there as well, rolling in on this. So this is weird. We've never seen this in the history of this country. We have never lapsed on food stamp benefits before until now. Okay, well, technically, as I film this video, it hasn't happened yet, but tomorrow will basically be the first lapse of this, okay? So anyway, there's a bunch of things that are happening as far as like all kinds of programs, donations rolling in, different, the other day I talked about DoorDash. They're offering basically 300,000 orders, or basically the equivalent of 1 million meals that'll be waiving their service fees and delivery fees and stuff like that. But okay, I'm just going to say this. You can waive all the fees you want, but you still have to buy the food, right? Okay, you still have to buy it. So waive the delivery, waive the service fee, but I'm sorry, if somebody doesn't have any money to buy it, what are they going to do, right? So it sounds really nice, and don't get me wrong, it is a good thing, but if people have no money to buy anything, then what are you supposed to do, right? And that's where the whole donations and the food pantries and stuff like that comes in, okay? I would imagine this, depending on your location, where you're at, I'm guessing this, again, I don't want to, sit here and speculate too much, but I would imagine these food pantries are going to get rushed tomorrow. Like, the doors are going to get rushed, you know what I mean? So, I'm not really sure what the strategy is for you. Again, I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, go do this at 9 a.m. tomorrow, rush the doors. I mean, I don't know. Again, it's going to be different for everybody, but all I'm saying is that there's probably some kind of program in your area. It's going to be different across the entire country. There's going to be a lot of different things that are happening, okay? Anyway, I would just say this much, okay? If you've been watching the videos here for a while now, you know this much. I love a discount. I love getting free stuff. I love using coupons, promo codes, all kinds of stuff. I'm always asking for a discount for everything. I would say this, utilize this time to really leverage the discount thing, okay? If you happen to be going to a grocery store over the weekend, utilize this. I mean, play the card that you've been dealt. Seriously, right here, right now, okay? There's not times like this that come up all that often that you literally get to play the card that you have, okay? My point being is that if you're low income, if you're on food stamps, if you have an EBT card, utilize it. My point being is that if you happen to go to a grocery store and just do your regular shopping or whatever it happens to be, when you get to the checkout counter, ask the cashier, I have an EBT card. I'm on food stamps. You know the crisis happening right now. Do you have a discount for me today? Can you offer me a one-time discount? Can you offer something? And they might say, no, we don't. Call a manager over. Say, I'm just really struggling right now. Can you call a manager over? And the manager may offer something. I'm not saying that they're going to. I'm not guaranteeing anything. All I'm saying is that play it for you, okay? You're not going to get this opportunity all that often. Play the card. Seriously, it's not that... a lot of people are going to do this. Why not utilize that? The grocer has margins, okay? They understand what's going on. Remember, the grocers, it's $9 billion. It's $9.2 billion that goes out to EBT cards that essentially goes to them anyway because we all go out and do our shopping and they essentially get that money eventually when we buy foods, right? My point is that do you think it'd be to their best interest to maybe, I don't know, maybe they offer a 5 or 10 or 15 or 20% discount, something like that. Another little pro tip for you. If you happen to be a senior who has an EBT card on food stamps, play both of your cards. I am a senior on food stamps. Do you have any of the following? Do you have a discount because of the crisis happening? Do you have a senior discount today? Can you offer me a senior discount along with a food stamp crisis discount? Okay? Play it. Seriously. I don't want to tell you what to do. It's not my style, okay? I don't want to tell you what to do. I'm trying to give you recommendations to get through this time that we're in right here, right now, okay? Now, obviously, utilize any food banks that are out there, food pantries. I know that's very obvious. Another big one out there as well. A lot of times, churches offer different food offerings. And again, I'm not saying you have to be religious, stuff like that. That's not the purpose of this video right here. I'm saying utilize this. A lot of times, religious institutions offer some type of assistance during times like this. Not always, maybe. There might be other kitchens in the area that might be offering, a free lunch or something, a free dinner. Take advantage of that, right? I just had somebody reach out to me. I think it was today's Friday. It was, I think, on Wednesday. Ed Fitzpatrick from California. Hey, if you're watching this, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you. I saw your email. But Ed reached out and said, I'm traveling an hour tomorrow to go to this huge, well-known, I think it was like a kitchen or something like that. He was going to grab himself a nice, good old meal. Seriously, awesome. He's going to travel an hour to do that. And I think it was maybe a food pantry as well. But my point being is that utilize some of these different services that are out there. And I'm imagining, in the next 24 hours, we're going to see a huge influx of all kinds of different places coming out saying, hey, we're offering this for free. We're offering this highly discounted, whatever it happens to be. Everybody, if you're on food stamps, if you got a SNAP card, an EBT card, come on in and utilize this, okay? You might even see the same thing from some of these restaurant chains out there as well. Hey, come on in for a half-price pancakes and eggs or something. I don't know. All I'm saying is that there's going to be a lot of offers coming in, okay? There's a lot of people, big corporations, small, medium businesses, small, medium, large, individual donations, all kinds of things that are coming in, really trying to fulfill the need and the gap here that is being created by this, okay? Anyway, I'm going to continue watching everything the rest of the day. I know that a lot of you have been walking around on pins and needles here wondering what's happening, give us an update. Come on, where's the update here? I'm looking for something, right? I wanted to come back midday here for you, give you an update as far as where we're currently at. And obviously, I'll continue to watch everything very closely, and I'll bring you another update. If something else comes up later today or whatever, obviously, I'll be here for you in a live stream, a dedicated video, whatever it happens to be. I'll bring it to you immediately, okay? I've got your back on this. I'm here for you. Remember, I'm on your team. I just want to give you the updates and where we're at with this. I know this is scary. I know that we're all wondering what's happening. Why is this happening? What happened here, right? Exactly. It all comes down to the government shutdown, and they're using this as leverage in their negotiations, if you can call it that. Anyway, if you're new here, please subscribe. If you have not done so, please subscribe. Share this video so other people can understand what's going on right now. Otherwise, stay tuned. There's going to be more updates coming out. I guarantee it. What they're going to be, I don't know. I don't know what those updates are going to be. It is very much a hot off the wire type of moment. As this information comes out, I will do the necessary research and deliver it to you when I get it, okay? Anyway, I hope this helps you. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Halloween, if that's even a thing anymore, right? I'm seriously, right? It's supposed to be a fun day. I don't think a lot of people are having fun today. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm here for you. Please enjoy, and I'll catch you again a little bit later, okay? Have a nice day. I'm here for you. I'm on your team. Please remember that, and I'll catch you again soon, okay? I'll see you a little bit later. All right, we'll see you for now. Thanks again. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon.